you know, that trend of wearing sneakers with a dress, you never know how to do it. This is that perfect style to do it with.
Yeah.
So it's by Wendy Williams. It's the striped pocket dress. You know, she loves to wear styles that she can wear running around town, whether she's picking up her kids from school or going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
This is one that if you lived in New Jersey, you would see her running around wearing.
Yeah.
So we originally offered this at $49.90, and today 70% off, so $14.95 for one-piece dressing.
Wow.
Your entire outfit is $14.95.
And it feels, it's as easy as putting on a t-shirt. It feels like a t-shirt. You've got pockets in the dress. You've got a great length on this one at 37 inches in length. Here it is in pink, and this is gonna be a pink and gray stripe, which is really cute, right? And then we have it for you in your navy, so it's gonna be navy and gray stripe. And then we've got your black and gray stripe. Navy is the most limited of the three that you have here. And then front is stripe, back is solid, just in case you were wondering, because some women are still a little bit, you know, leery about wearing horizontal stripes. Again, those rules are rules of the past. If you like it, wear it. One of the things that kind of mitigates if you feel like horizontal stripes are gonna make me look wide, then you know you have the solid along the sleeves, and you have the solid in the back. So your print is really on the front, right next to your pockets. Great look here. And this has a good body feel to it as well.
Right, you were saying it's like the weight of a t-shirt, but there's more body to it than a t-shirt. So it's not as heavy as a sweatshirt by any means, but it definitely gives you more of a feel like that more protection of a heavier knit.
Yes, definitely.
So, and it has the raglan sleeve, so that's a great styling because you know that you're gonna be comfortable. There's a great movement there, and with the pockets, and it's a 3/4 sleeve. So this is something that you can wear this time of year because you're not wearing that real long sleeve.
Right.
You know, you could see here, Mimosa, it just comes below your elbow. So it's just covering enough of your arm.
Yeah.
And yet you're still showing that flattering part of the lower part of your arm.
Which is so great. And this is, again, as the weather heats up, you want cooler things. You want things, you'll even see that it's not a clingy dress. So you don't want things that are gonna be too hot and clingy against your skin. You wanna get a little bit of an airflow. If there's any slight breeze, you wanna feel it. And so clingy is not going to, you know, assist you in feeling that breeze. But you've got this dress, which is gonna be, again, a comfortable, throw it on, don't think twice about it. You were talking about Wendy, if you saw her around New Jersey, which she always talks about, you know, she's from New Jersey, and she always talks that she does not wear high heels. She doesn't. She walks out, if you see her on her show, she walks out in her high heels and then she immediately takes them off. So this is a dress you don't have to wear high heels with either. Put it on with flats, tennis shoes, whatever.